Yo, my name is Midnight with Midnight Manifestations, and if you are running across this video, it's because I manifested for the right people to see it at the right divine timing. I'm going to pull some energy on the collective, see what your spirit team needs you to know at this time. If you do not consent to me reading your energy, please roll now. Hello, collective. Welcome to my YouTube. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if this video resonates with you in any way. To all my new subscribers, I would like to welcome you. I want you to check out my link tree. You can find my link tree in the description box below this video. On my link tree, you will have access to all my other platforms and see what all I be having going on. To all my day ones, everybody who's been here with me since day one, I would like to welcome you back. I really appreciate you for being here. I also want to thank my spirit team for always helping me deliver these accurate messages to the collective. Okay. So this week I could be talking to somebody who is being called to reintroduce themselves. Well, you wouldn't have to reintroduce yourself if they're new. So I think these are old people who are trying to come back in your energy. You may have to reintroduce yourself to them, collective, or something significant about that. It's something different about you. I'm definitely picking up on that. All right, so collective, I do feel like you have went through some sort of change. This could be you changing internally, either you changing spiritually, you changing and advancing when it comes to business. Whatever kind of change this is, though, collective, I feel like this is a good change. Okay? So you got new people wanting to get to know you, and you have old people needing to get to know the new you. Okay? Well, when it comes to past people, it's to me, I'm okay with leaving them behind, but it's a lot of people in the collective who is okay with doubling back. Okay, you left these people behind for a reason, or they left you behind for a reason. For some of these past people, it could be you guys just separated. It doesn't mean that you guys had some type of a bad fallout or burnt a bridge with one another. Some of you guys could have relocated. Okay, maybe you've recently moved back into your old town, your hometown, or something like that. You know what? I'm also channeling the movie Sweet Home Alabama. Somebody in the collective could live in Alabama or be from Alabama. But I remember she went away and she advanced in her career, and when she came back, she was so different. When she came back to her hometown, that could be significant for somebody too. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys could have went away to the military, or somebody I'm channeling prison. You could have went to prison and came back, and now you're having to reintroduce yourself to your community or to your loved ones. Okay, especially if you've learned your lesson. You're trying to go down the right path this time. Okay. It's going to be different for everybody. For some of you, you could be a different religion than you once were, okay? For some of you, you could have been Christian before and you study a different religion now, okay? And maybe you're having to reintroduce yourself to people you went to church with, or like I say, family members, or something like that. Somebody is having to relearn your new ways of life, your new beliefs. You could be doing something now where you've tapped into some type of secret knowledge that other people don't have access to. All right, so it's a lot of people maybe that's going to come in from your past and they're not going to resonate with this newer version of you. And Spirit is wanting you to not force the connection. If it don't fit, don't force it, collective. Okay, so somebody in the collective could be into the music industry or trying to get into the music industry. Something about the music industry could be very significant. For different entrepreneurs in a collective who are into so many other different things, and maybe the music industry is one of many things that you're into, I'm feeling like you're going to have to be a different person in this particular industry that you're trying to get into or trying to pursue. You're going to have to be a completely different person in order to survive with these sharks, is what I'm getting, what I'm picking up on. Okay? A lot of people can always pick up on if you're green or not, if you are educated when it comes to certain things within this industry. Okay? When they can smell it on you that you are new to the industry, you can attract a lot of people that could try to get over on you, manipulate you. Okay. So you might have to adapt some new business skills, or for some of you, you might have to adapt some tougher skin. Okay. I'm definitely picking up on somebody with a weak stomach. That I don't know if that could mean like you're sensitive to smell or something, or you could have a weak stomach when it comes to people being cutthroat. Okay, maybe you don't have experience in that area yet. Okay, Spirit wants me to clear the energy. I'm also picking up on somebody who have taken a hiatus in whatever field that you're in, and you've leveled up since you've gone. I don't know if you entered into a different field when it comes to business, and now you've entered back into something that you used to do, but you got a new set of skills, is what I'm picking up on. All right, so some of y'all need to adapt this new set of skills, but collective, I'm seeing where you have already adapted a new set of skills that you can bring into something that you already used to do in your past. I feel like you are definitely attracting a lot of soul connections in at this time. Your soul tribe could be very significant. Clear the energy. Spirit is saying that you have people from your past who is upset that you have cleared them out of your energy. Okay? Somebody don't like that. All right? A lot of people who you have walked away from or who you don't want anything to do with are people who you are still healing from, is what I'm seeing. Or I was also channeling Young Thug when he was like, "You gonna heal in the midst of the fire," or something like that. So these are people who you had to separate from, remove yourself from, so that you could clear your energy, clear your energy of any distractions, negativity. I do see a lot of people trying to figure out why you clear them from your energy as well. So Spirit is also saying no explanations to anybody. Okay. Now you're gonna have some people where you feel obligated to explain yourself, but Spirit is saying you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, because sometimes when you walk away from people, it don't have to mean nothing at all. It doesn't mean that you're beefing with anybody. It doesn't mean that you think less of anybody. Some people they're gonna rebel against this newer version of you. Okay, These are the type of people who you're going to get around, and they're going to do everything in their power to bring up the older version of you. They're going to try to get you and others around you to always remember that older version of you. They're not going to talk about anything new and amazing that you have going on, only the things that makes you look beneath them. Okay? They're going to rebel against this new version of you because you changed. And change is good. I want y'all to understand that. Change is good, collective. All right? Don't force anybody to accept this newer version of you. Give me more over and over again. All right, so you definitely have people who have hurt you over and over again, is what I'm saying. Different people, different friends, different lovers who used to always spin the block. People who hurt you and you still used to be around them, kick it with them. And instead of these people leaving you alone and allowing you to walk away, it's like they're choosing to continue to hurt you behind your back, continue to be disloyal, continue to make bad decisions to betray you. And you might just have to put your foot down with these people, reintroduce yourself as an op. Okay? These could be people who used to be your friends and people who you really used to have love for. But they never knew what it felt like to be your op. They always saw the good, happy, sunshine, bubbly version of you. And you might have to introduce yourself to these people as the fucking devil. Because collective, I feel like you do have the ability to be somebody's heaven, but you also have the ability to be somebody's hell. You're going to have to reintroduce the newer version of you to somebody. Okay? And collective, you could be into interracial dating also. Okay? And maybe this is something that has changed about you. Maybe the older version of you was more pro-black or something like that. You only stuck to your culture, your race, and I feel like now you've stepped outside of the box. You've been trying different things, is what I'm getting. And it's something particular that you like now. A particular race. You have a type now. I'm getting a physical type now. Now you could like somebody that's a different race than you, collective. You could have family members who are not used to this. You might have to reintroduce your newer self. I'm channeling Dr. Omar or Umar, where he always making comments about the snow bunnies, y'all. I feel like somebody in the collective could be bringing a snow bunny home, and their family gonna be looking crazy. You can also be a different race who is now into black people. All right. Somebody in the collective is having to reintroduce themselves on paper. You went to school for something, you've got your degree for something. Oh my God, congratulations, collective. I'm saying where you're filling out new applications for work and you're having to reintroduce yourself on paper. Yes, I love that for you. You could be filling out applications for jobs that maybe you were turned down for in the past, and now you're more qualified for the position because maybe you have worked in other places and you have more experience now for the position. For some of you, you could be being called to go and expunge your record or something about seal your record or something like that. You have been either on probation for a lot of years. I feel like whatever this is that has been on your record has been in the way of job opportunities or opportunities for you. This is definitely something on your record that has showed people how karmic you used to be. Okay, somebody in the collective could have been a stand-up type of person in the community, good reputation, and some type of charge on their record could mess up their reputation with the community or something like that and stop them from being able to get certain jobs. So this person is having to reintroduce themselves in a bad way. Unfortunately, whoever this is, I feel like people are seeing the real and that they are very cold, heartless, immature, childish, disloyal, a liar, and that they like to victimize people. So whoever this is having to reintroduce themselves to the community as a karmic. Okay. And this, you know what, collective, even if this is not you, this could be somebody in your energy who could have victimized you. You could be being called to fill out some paperwork. Press charges could be very significant. Gather up some type of receipts. Turn in some type of receipts on someone. Give me more on love of my life. Okay, so we got somebody in the collective. This could definitely be a man now. I'm talking to a masculine, a divine masculine. I feel like in the past you could used to be heartless, okay? The way you moved when it comes to love could have been quite different. You could be perceived in the community as somebody who is a heartbreaker or somebody who is just non-committal. Somebody who don't fall for people easy. Somebody who got a lot of hoes. And I feel like you're being reintroduced as somebody who is a lover boy now. Sensitive, sweet, somebody who got their money, a provider. Give me more on this. I feel like you went through something with a lot of different women, and y'all please switch the roles, because this could also be a woman who has had a history of having a lot of men. But I feel like your experience with juggling a lot of women or juggling a lot of men, you've experienced it being a little too much, a little annoying. Maybe this energy that you used to be in, collective. You still had people who you was messing with, even though you was real with them and telling them, listen, I'm not in a relationship. I'm not going to be committed to you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. You still was creating people who was falling in love with you. And it still became a burden on you, their feelings and stuff. You might be having to reintroduce yourself to certain people that you've hurt. That's so sweet. Going to apologize and fix different things. I'm not saying go and restart up connections with these people, but giving them closure could be very significant. I feel like a lot of people could be stuck in their head about you, about whether or not they still have a chance with you. What are we? Okay, these could be people who was committed to you, but you wasn't committed to them. You could be being called to reintroduce yourself to these people, free these people, let these people go. All right, because some of these people haven't been able to move on since they've been with you. Okay, they still dwelling on the past, still thinking about the good times that they had with you. Or they could be dwelling on the past, thinking about all of the manipulation you put them through. People who are still in love with you, who are bitter. I feel like you have scorned a lot of women, divine masculine, and I feel like you're not a bad guy anymore. I feel like you went in and did some type of inner healing. With Love of My Life coming out, Soul Connection, you did some type of inner healing, and these people from your past can see this. Okay, these people that are still bitter about different things that you did to them, to keep them trapped, keep them stuck, to manipulate them to stay and keep fucking with you. And they're looking back at you now like, okay, well, he turned out to be a really good man. Okay? Yeah, you're going to have to reintroduce yourself to these people and go make some things right so that you can get rid of this burden. I feel like this is heavy on your conscience at this time. Different people that you did wrong when it comes to love. Divine masculine. And I'm just going to get some confirmation cards on over and over again. All right, so yeah, it's going to be some people you're just going to have to leave out in the cold. Okay, they don't get a new beginning. You don't have to reintroduce yourself to them. They don't get a new beginning with you. All right, so it says be brave, be bold, and be you. Okay, for some of you, you could be a little nervous about reintroducing yourself to certain people. Okay, what will mama think? What will mama think when I bring this white girl home? A lot of y'all need to be brave, be bold, and be yourself. Coming out in reverse, Heaven's Door. Yeah, it's going to be a waste of time to try to get these people to think like you or accept this newer version of you. Somebody in the collective could be a little sad of the people that they have to leave behind, because these were people that you really love. Okay, now it sounds like my messages are getting a little repetitive, so I'm getting a little bit more on this music industry, and I'm gonna close it up. Music industry. Oh my God, I don't know, collective, if you like to play loud music in your car, or if you got some music in the trunk. For somebody in the collective, this is very specific. You just joined some type of group, or should I say you just signed to somebody, or you just started working with somebody, maybe a new studio or something like that, right? I don't know if you write music for people. I'm definitely seeing a pen right here. It's somebody who you're connected to into the music industry. Give me the energy on the collective. I don't feel like this is somebody who you need to be involved with. I see a group splitting up. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Y'all are having issues. Maybe one of you are more dedicated to this music shit than the other person is. I feel like one of you are anchor on the other one's ship. This could be two or more people in the music industry. I feel like this group is splitting up, and somebody within this group is going to have to reintroduce themselves to the world by themselves. So this is somebody going solo. That's what I'm getting. I feel like whoever you're connected to, they have been very aggressive, demanding. I feel like they're a spoiled brat. I feel like they're bad for business. Okay, I do feel like you guys could have signed some contract, something about you guys signing something, or you being a writer or something like that. And even if this is not somebody who you're actually on a track with, this is a company that you are trying to disassociate yourself with because you notice that they're making bad business deals. Something significant about bad business deals, bad contracts. Time up. Y'all hear that alarm in the back? Time up. So if you was looking for confirmation on whether or not you need to separate from somebody who you're doing business with in this music industry, their time is up. It's time for you to make a move that's going to be best for you and your career at this time, collective. If any of this sound like it resonated with you, make sure you hit that like button. If you would like to donate to my channel, click my Venmo or my PayPal in the description box below this video, and y'all stay safe out here.